closer. Anyways, hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
All of the everyone.
Let's get going, cause... Oh, good. The game crashed. Because of course it did.
Of course.
Wait, nope. There it goes. There it went. Nope. Okay, it crashed. Yeah da 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 da.
Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Do I have it nearby? Shit. I have a slide whistle and I can't find it. So, oops.
Hey, you know who we're doing today?
Oh, whom?
Nepeta.
How wonderful. You know, like nya.
You know, like...
Oh, share your screen, by the way.
Oh. I guess.
Maybe.
Not like I want or anything.
Baka.
Baka. Alright.
Baka Desu.
Time for Nepeta.
Arigato, Baku Desune.
So here's the question. Who's going to voice Nepeta?
I claimed Nepeta.
Oh, you did? Okay,
like
sorry. I couldn't remember.
Oh, this
But cool.
This entire thing might just be me talking to myself.
Okay. I will try and comment where I can.
Okay.
Maybe if you want, I guess one of us can maybe take the narration.
Yeah.
If you're taking Nepeta.
Yeah. Which one of you wants to do narration?
I mean, I'm up for it.
Ash, you're doing narration.
Oh, okay. Time to face facts. Something is going on here. Not that you didn't already know that. You've had the blurry outlines of all this strangeness for a long time. It's only after your stint with Aradia that you've managed to fill in all of the shapes and colors. Your friends, the companions you've been to hell and back with, you forgot about them. What is this, Kingdom Hearts? That feels... that feels like... Yeah. You can't even come up with a sufficiently dramatic mixed metaphor. It feels bad. Your desperate friendship thirst was compelled. You get that. And it's mostly worn off by now. But what the fuck else are you supposed to do? It's basically just your job now, so you'll keep doing that job. Whatever. Let's just do the damn route. Who did Equius tell you about? His Moirail, right? You'll go try and find her in the middle of the woods, which is a very normal thing to do. You'll be normal. It's a normal kind of day.
Yeah.
You zap to the mouth of the cave and are immediately set upon by a wild beast. Yellow eyes flash and sharp teeth glitter. You brace yourself to be made into dinner.
Yeah, that rhymed.
The wild lioness sits back on her haunches and contemplates the stranger.
Yeah. The wild lioness sits back on her haunches and contemplates the stranger. Oh, that's supposed to be in her voice.
That's how you know she does that. Yeah. That's how you know she does that. She tells you. But taking a closer look, you realize that she is in fact not a wild lioness, just a very unkempt troll in a green coat and grubby t-shirt. She smells like a fire pit.
Yeah, AC licks her snout and tries to figure out who has happened upon her den. A friend? A foe? A dinner, perhaps?
The troll girl licks her lips, and you realize that even though she is not some bloodthirsty predator, she does have some very sharp canines and clawed gauntlets on her little hands. She's small, but with trolls, you've discovered the hard way that size does not translate in a 1-to-1 strength ratio. You tell her that you're a friend, definitely a friend, and not at all the sort of friend you playfully fight with and then accidentally eviscerate. Because you never know with trolls. The girl, whose name you have a sneaking suspicion might be Nepeta, scratches at her chin, her fingers curled up like a paw. You're worried that she's going to put her eye out with one of those claws.
They forgot to capitalize her name.
Oh.
Yeah. AC wrinkles her nose and wonders what anyone could be doing all the way out here in the wastes. It's not very plausible.
That one was a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, how did you come upon my cave? AC says it with a growly glower.
Oh,
for
fuck.
saving.
I mean, definitely shooting her down on the roleplay would be the bad end.
Right. It's time to stop this nonsense.
You tell Nepeta that you will happily explain to her exactly who you are and what you're doing skulking outside her cave, but could the two of you maybe key down the drama? Talk like normal people? You've been down this road before, and it's kind of bringing back painful memories.
Oh.
No! Fuck. I can we bring back Happy Kanaya to
Yeah.
lift our spirits?
Yeah.
Anyway. Nepeta leapfrogs off of you, a distinct olive flush crossing the bridge of her nose. Wow, you didn't mean to embarrass her. Just a productive convo doesn't seem possible if one of you is pretending to be a lion or whatever. Nepeta nods jerkily. Her gaze is firmly fixed on a boulder a few feet to the right of you. Her body language, which moments ago you had you wanting to zap for cover and protect both your dignity and internal organs, is now stiff and wary. She looks even smaller than before.
So you've been to cons.
Yeah.
Were Nepeta cosplayers especially well known for just glomping people?
I didn't go to cons in the heyday of, like, glomping and also just Homestuck cosplaying being at the scale that it used to be. Because technically, I got into Homestuck in, like, 2018. I was very late to the party. But, yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know if I remember seeing that many Nepeta cosplayers in the few meetups I've been to. I feel like there definitely have been a couple. There was actually one photo shoot I went to with a friend, and she dressed up as the mayor, and it was wonderful. No one was expecting the mayor, and everyone loved the mayor.
You know, Nepeta cosplay I think I could pull off.
Hell yeah.
If I dyed my hair black and got the ears.
Gotta fucking squad the fuck up. I got Vriska already.
Yeah.
We gotta unite the trolls. Anyway,
If we ever go to a con, I promise I will try to do a Nepeta cosplay. Wait!
yeah.
Why did I say that?
Now it's on the internet.
Now it's on the internet. Whatever. No one can prove it.
Donation incentive. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm mostly joking, or not. I don't know.
If we raise $1,000 during my next charity stream, June 5th, 1 month from today, I will go to a con dressed cosplaying as Nepeta.
Hell yeah.
This is
Anyway.
the only time I'm going to mention it.
Cool. Nepeta nods. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I read that. She mouths something that you can't quite catch, then she turns tail and scuttles back into her cave. God damn it, Nepeta, wait! You hurry after her, but you stop at the sound of a deep, resonant growl. There's something in that cave, and it is definitely not a kid playing a game. No, fuck.
That would be her, what's it? Lucius, right?
Yeah, her Lucis.
Lucius. God, why can't I say that word?
It is okay.
Let's play along.
I think, honestly, if there's any one thing that can ever be forgiven in terms of Homestuck, is there's a lot of jargon. So, anyway, it just so happens that you are an expert RPer, and by expert you mean you played soldier purbeasts with a stressed out Jadeblood kid, which you'd forgotten about until literally yesterday. Anyway, what you mean is, you've got some moves. You go limp and show Nepeta your throat, yielding to who is clearly the alpha female here. You're barely even role-playing here. Every olive blood you've met could rip out your intestines and wear them as a shawl. Nepeta beams down at you, before remembering that she is a regal lioness.
Yeah. AC nuzzles the strange little cub and welcomes them to her cave.
Gosh.
Appearing to realize that she doesn't need to describe her actions out loud because you are right in front of her, Nepeta nuzzles you gently with the top of her head. You get a feeling she doesn't get out much.
Yeah.
You tell her that you didn't mean to startle her or anything. You just think you have a mutual friend, a big ol' indigo blood named Aqueous. Nepeta digs her nails into your arms. Her eyes go wide.
Meow! You meow, Aqueous? Oh, how? How? Yeah. How? Where did you meet him? Tell me everything.
Well, it's kind of a funny story. Before you can get into it, Nepeta launches herself off of you and scampers into the cave. When she runs, her knuckles occasionally touch the ground. You aren't sure if she moves like that naturally or if she is just very, very in character. She pauses at the mouth of the cave and gestures you inside, the sleeves of her coat flopping down past her wrists. If you had parents, they probably would have taught you not to follow catgirls into caves, but you didn't, so you're totally down.
Remember, children, don't follow catgirls into caves.
Also, remember,
It's true.
children, don't listen to what JoJo said. Do it.
The cave is small and chilly. Several animal pelts cover the cavern floor, from creatures too large to be wolves but too shaggy to be bears. Maybe some sort of wolf bear? All of the furniture is hewn from stone. The Raccoon formed from a natural hollow in the rock. Of all the hives you spent time in, this one is the most rustic. You wonder why. Nepeta isn't a high blood, but she's certainly not a low blood either. She could have made a hive at least as nice as Tavros's.
Yeah. AC welcomes the strange cub to her den and invites them to sit down wherever they please. Yeah, she realizes that her visitor is probably sleepy and hungry. Luckily, AC has a fresh kill.
Oh, great! That is really lucky. Nepeta skips back outside, leaving you alone and feeling, well, like you followed a feral child into her cave. Torchlight burnishes shapes, and strange and foreboding, the irregular flicker disorienting. People used to do everything by firelight. No wonder medieval art is so preposterous. Dogs with the faces of old men, and old men with the faces of babies. And speaking of art, drawings pepper the cave walls. Shaky and crude, although you doubt even Michael fucking Angelo could do much with a canvas like this.
It didn't capitalize Michelangelo's name either.
Huh.
Does Nepeta capitalize names?
I don't know. The pictures seem to depict Nepeta and various other trolls, some of whom you think you recognize. You see Karkat's nubby little horns and Equius's broken one. A few pictures have been viciously scratched out.
That's the shipping wall, isn't it?
Yes, it is the shipping wall.
Huh?
A couple of the Oh, yeah.
So Nepeta was one of her character traits was a playful teasing, ribbing of the community, and that she has an entire wall of her hive is just her creating like ships between her and her friends.
Oh,
It's weird.
A couple of the self-portraits of Nepeta also feature a large, sleek white cat. You wonder if that's her hunter Sona. Lion Sona? Whatever. Then you hear a growl behind you and realize, oh, right, Nepeta has a Lucis. cat. Hot, damp breath touches the back of your neck, and you turn as slowly and as carefully as you can. Oh, hello, kitty. Two hissing mouths open in two snarls as a big cat backs you up against the cavern wall.
Meow, Pounce, stop that, silly kitty. This is a friend.
Nepeta hurries back inside, throwing herself onto her Lucis and petting rambunctiously. Pounce's hisses immediately turn to purrs. She rolls onto her back and bats big, terrifying paws in the air.
Yeah, who's a good kitty? Who's the very best kitty? Pounce, we have a guest for dinner. They know Equias, meow. You do, right?
Nepeta looks at you with sharp little eyes.
Yeah, you know my meow rail? You weren't lioning?
Oh, definitely not. You would never lion. You'll never forget Equias, no matter how hard you try. Although you did recently forget every single person you ever knew. That will absolutely never happen again, though. You won't allow it.
Yeah, AC leaves her weird furry end in the very capable paws of her Lucis while she goes to prepare the delicious meal.
Oh, damn, Nepeta. Please don't go away and leave your guest alone with a ferocious beast. But Pounce seems pretty well placated by Nepeta's insistence that you are a friend and not food. She curls up on one of the animal pelts, tucking her head. Her tail twitches and her ear flicks. You're pretty sure she's only pretending to sleep, like she's giving you a shot, and if you fuck up, it's lunchtime. You sit very still and try your best to look unthreatening. Just a little while ago, this would have been easy. You'd been totally defenseless and thinking the most unthreatening thoughts, but now you remember at least a little of who you were, and you know what you've done, even if some of it was done in dead-end timelines that never actually came to pass. You're not sure you can still call yourself an innocent bystander. Nepeta derails this dangerous train of thought by dragging in a huge haunch.
Why is her tongue so long?
I don't know.
Why not?
She'd lick her eye.
That's just really the only word for it. A haunch. Something's leg. Wow. When she said she had a fresh kill, you'd figured that was part of the RP. Like she was just gonna pull out a DiGiorno or something like that. But no, she really did tear apart some animal and bring you its leg. She has blood smeared over one cheek. Her hair is pieces across her hair in pieces across her sweaty forehead. You get why she and Equias get along. They have an equivalent ferocity. Good thing you aren't a vegetarian. You are gratified to discover Nepeta appears to draw her roleplay line at devouring raw meat. You wonder if trolls could eat raw meat, or if it would make them sick.
I mean, humans can eat raw meat. It's not.
That's true.
It's not advisable, but
Cherubs can definitely eat raw meat. They definitely seem to be more natural predators than humans are, but then again, most of them live in houses and eat cup noodles and play video games. You've never really met anyone like Nepeta. You watch her build a fire, and then take yourself on a little trip to the mouth of the cave while she cuts up the meat and spears it on stakes to cook. You come back over to the fire when the meat looks a bit less like flesh and more like food. Honestly, it shouldn't bother you. You've seen and been through so much worse. Guess the mind is a strange and many-layered beast.
yeah, there you are. I thought you'd run into the waste like a big, powerful idiot. It's dangerous out there.
Well, she went out there, although it's possible she's dangerous too. That makes Nepeta smile.
Yeah.
She still can't quite meet your eyes, but she's fidgeting with her gauntlets less than she was before.
Yeah, so you really met Equias? Really, really?
She slides up close to you, almost too close to talk comfortably. You wonder if this is the first conversation she's ever had that wasn't through a computer screen. You tell her that yes, really, really, you met him. You spent a good amount of time with him, too.
Yeah, that's incredible. I've never seen that silly guy hang out with anyone before. Yeah, except for maybe Whiskers.
Whiskers? Oh, does she mean Vriska? You know her, too.
Yeah. Really? Really, really? I guess she doesn't capitalize words.
Yeah. Yep. You would probably be hanging out with her right now if she hadn't gone off to do some Antifa shit with Terezi.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You know Terezi too? GC?
Oh yeah, for sure. Does Nepeta? You're expecting her to exclaim and wag her imaginary tail. Instead, she goes quiet. Fat pops and sizzles in the fire. Across the cave, Pounce lets out a lazy squeak that sounds like it came from a much smaller cat. You ask Nepeta if everything is okay.
Yeah, so what you're saying is, you know all my friends.
Well, that's not exactly what you said. It is kind of creepy if you dwell on it, but you keep meeting people through other people. That's normal, right? Well, you did just happen upon Vriska on a beach, and Aradia, found you asleep in a field. I told my friend who got me into Homestuck that the official pronunciation has thusly been revealed, and they were like, I fucking knew it! You haven't asked Nepeta if she knows Aradia, but you're sure that she does, somehow. Slowly, Nepeta lifts her gaze from the flames and meets your eyes for the very first time. Maybe it's the firelight or the shadows gambling on the walls, but she looks haunted, hollowed out, and filled with something you can't name.
Yeah, what are you?
Nepeta may be goofy and playful and awkward. That doesn't make her an idiot. You get the idea that treating her like one is a very good way to have a very bad time. Not.
Well, let's have a bad time.
Yeah, let's have a bad time.
Yeah, let's have a bad time. Wild. It's really wild that she doesn't see you in her dreams for no reason. Oh, by the way, does she want to see your sweet powers? You have super sweet powers. Zap?
Oh, okay, so let's see what we got here.
Jade's room is bright and cheery. Fresh flowers in the hanging pots. Curtains pulled open wide to let in the afternoon sunlight. Jade sits on her bed while Dave paces in front of a line of squiddle toys, carefully assembled in neat ranks.
This blue one is clearly in charge. Look at his dominant posture. Also, he's the only motherfucker not tentacle deep in his homie. He's an untangled buddy that is some shit really cuts to the core of, like, emotions.
It's actually because the magnets in him are messed up, and always have been.
Harley, you're ruining the magic. Come on. Oh, hey, mailman. Did you bring another stray alien? Because the last one has a fucking attitude and also surprisingly good snack sense.
Snack sense?
Yeah, sense for snacks. Like, you'd think it would have occurred to me before it combined M&M's with popcorn, but it never did.
I see what they did there to avoid copyright.
That genuinely sounds good though, like fuck.
Oh, it is. Yeah. It's really good balance of sweet and salty.
Ooh.
That's because I wasn't raised right.
It's why like chocolate covered popcorn's really good.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Karkat has a good tongue.
Let's dissect that sentence, shall we?
Yeah. let's go all rose on this.
Oh god. Jade's reaction changed too.
I'm not sure if you can hear that.
That's not what I meant. Anyway, hi, troll girl. What's up?
Ooh, yes. I wanted to meet you guys. Are you the same aliens who harassed us for years and then stopped for seemingly no reason, but actually probably because the fake mailman ruined everything? Wow. Damn, Jade. Sorry, that's not how I meant it.
Yeah. Who are you people? Where am I?
Oh, God. Jade takes a step towards Nepeta, who bristles and hisses, her back arching. At this point, you're pretty confident in your assessment of the bug theming for the trolls, but they really continue to be cat-adjacent, don't they? Maybe cats are just the only cultural touchstones you have for fierce but skittish creatures with a lot of hair.
Oh, you mean like Jade?
Oh god, I just realized. Oh no,
Beck.
Beck
Yeah.
is here.
Yeah, Beck's here.
Oh no. While you're busy pondering cats, Nepeta does a wild scamper for the window. Oh fuck. This is a tower, and this is... This is a tower. 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 Oh no. Fuck. You really didn't think that one through. Sorry, Nepeta. You really should have warned... Oh no, she's... Oh no!
Holy shit, something's sure as hell on fire.
No!
Little Timmy's dad fell asleep at the grill, dude, and had one too many Bud Limes, and burned the whole fucking raccoon
Did we accidentally grab Dave instead of Nepeta?
I think we did. I think Nepeta fell out of the window.
Ribs ain't
No.
cheap, Dad. Now the barbecue's up in smoke. Who's gonna eat that warmer potato salad without ribs? No one. That's who.
You know, Dave's surprisingly chill with this.
Yeah. Oh, damn. You got a little overzealous with your zaps and brought Dave along with you.
So this is where Karkat's from. No wonder he's such a spastic pile of personality disorders.
Oh no.
Pretty rank in here.
By the way, the word he just said is a slur.
Oh,
Mm.
now I know.
It's a slur with someone who is neuroatypical. Well, it's a slur in like the UK. It's not so much in the US because kind of how the natures of how slurs work, kind of. It's complicated. Don't use that term. That's a bad term to use.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't catch that. I mean, this game is just on Steam, like, accessible to anyone in any country, like...
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, at least Beck prevented you from bringing Jade along. Oh. This isn't the ruins? This isn't the island? Sorry to just crash your party like this, Nepeta. You really didn't mean to bring like half your alien friend group into her house. Nepeta, oh no!
She's scared.
Oh. Nepeta is standing beside the dying fire, where the haunch has fallen apart into blackened chunks. Her hands are twisted in the layers of her coat, and she is shaking from head to foot. God, you just completely invaded her space. You are so totally... Oh no. Oh no. Pounce has placed herself between Nepeta and the rest of you, or more accurately, between Nepeta and Jade. Her hackles are up, her two mouths hissing. Oh fuck, does she smell back on Jade? That sucks, actually.
Yeah, Pounce, wait. Don't do anything yet, just... Pounce!
Oh fuck, third choice?
Yeah, it happens. Did we get there in time?
Nah.
The next few moments happen so fast that you barely have a chance to catch sight of them, let alone intervene. Pounce leaps over Nepeta, landing on a rock and springboarding off it with her back legs and right at Jade. Oh god, oh no. Pounce's claws are so big and so sharp, and Jade is just a little girl. Oh no! Pounce hits the ground with a thud so heavy it vibrates up through your legs. Smoke curls out of the nose of Jade's rifle, the shot loud enough to make you all go temporarily deaf so you don't hear Nepeta's scream as more than a sigh, like wind or the distant wail of a train. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
This volume's fucked up.
This volume's really fucked.
She leaps for Pounce, eyes blazing wide and unseeing. Jade starts forward and Nepeta shrieks, raking out with her clawed gauntlets and catching Jade across the arm.
Holy fuck!
Jade reels backward, arm held protectively against her chest. Her shoulders heave with thick, choking breaths. Oh god, something's making a crackly.
Oh, did...
Oh, game.
What?
Oh, okay. I'll just keep going. Jade reels backwards, arm held protectively against her chest. Her shoulders heave with thick, choking breaths. Then she turns and runs from the cave.
Jade! Jesus fucking Jesus' dick.
Yeah, that's the line.
Dave tears off after her. Holy shit, this is a complete nightmare. You teeter, torn between two disasters. Nepeta cradles her Lucis's head in her lap, rocking slowly back and forth. You say her name once, twice. She doesn't even seem aware you're here. You've done everything you can here. That is, you've done nothing. You hurry to the mouth of the cave, hoping to get a glimpse of red and white. There's nothing. Just the endless sway of trees and chirps of night creatures. Nothing to suggest that two human kids, one bleeding profusely, have ever been here. Motherfuck, how could you let this happen? You need to find those kids. You imagine Jade, her copious hair, the bright smile, her tired eyes. You stand at the edge of a canyon, alone. It's clear there's no one around for miles. You aren't anywhere near Nepeta's cave. Jade could never have gotten here this fast. You messed up somehow. You think of Jade again, but this time, you add in her stricken expression and the blood dripping from her forearm. You appear in an old train station. Fuck, okay. At least you can see the damn woods now, but still, no Jade. You think of Dave, sardonic glint, casual lean, muttering his jokes to himself before typing them out.
Mood.
Shit! Damn it! I love how thinking of Dave brought you to Carcat's place. This isn't even the right planet! Ugh! Yeah, you know, calm down, T-posing god person.
That is in a pose.
It's true! You zap back to the mouth of the cave. Fire has died down, everything is still, and just the sight of the dark opening makes you feel sure you are not welcome here.
Why don't you rewind time and go back to where they first ran off?
Yeah? Well, actually, no, the time rewinding was Aradia.
No, you can leap through time.
Oh, well, that is true.
So just
Well, but then...
Just leap back a couple minutes.
That's true.
Anyways.
I don't know. A girl lost her Lucis, and it's your fault. Two human strangers are lost in the wilds of Alternia, and it is your fault. Your powers are growing. You can feel it. That's why Beck couldn't stop you. Then why can't you find the kids?
Because they're dead.
Because they aren't where they belong. You fucked something up again. The continuity, the timeline, something. Thematically, Dave and Jade don't fit in here. But now they're stuck, all alone, because of you.
Jesus.
Fuck! What the fuck?
Jesus. Well, I guess we have to get there in time.
Yeah? Pounce's claws feel as big as they look. They're sharp, too. Sharp claws. Oh, now we die instead. Incredible. Those claws, Santa Claus, red soaks into the green velvet of your dress, slicking it heavy against your chest and stomach. Christmas.
Dress?
Don't we still have the dress made by Kanaya?
Oh, right, we're wearing Kanai's dress.
Wind whistles in your ears, accompanied by the strange ringing of chimes. Oh, no, those are screams. You collapse backwards, waiting for the inevitable curtain of darkness to fall on your consciousness. Oh well, you'll do better next time. Or not. Instead of hitting the ground and finding yourself catapulted back to the menu screen, a pair of hands catches you and eases you down to the cave floor. Several pairs, actually. Your head is cushioned by something soft, and for a moment the voices around you come into focus. Don't have any idea what to do, you know?
First aid and shit, but I'm pretty sure they don't actually have organs.
Shh, please. Shh, please, everyone be quiet.
Darkness closes in on you, but it's a kinder darkness than you're used to. A darkness untouched by failure.
Wait, was this the correct route?
I don't know. Consciousness fades back in on slow waves of sensation. The first thing you see is firelight on the cave wall. Strange shadows lapping across the rock and playing out a story you believe you could understand if your body was a little less heavy and your brain less full of mush. You try to sit up. Wow, you are not going to sit up. Don't try to sit up. You're going to start bleeding again. Dave, go get Nepeta. They're awake.
Oh, dope. Okay. Hey, Lee John.
That is Nepeta's last name.
Oh, got it.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Psst, 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 psst.
I twitch my cute as fuck nose in a sultry come hither for the homeless catwoman alien who lives in this cave.
Yeah, I'm coming. Hold your hoof beasts.
Jade, Dave, you're both here on Alternia? You didn't think that was possible, at least not for Jade.
Yeah, I was gonna mention back before you got gutted by Kemba the White Lion.
Hey.
I didn't think that worked. Don't you always get dog blocked?
You thought you did, but maybe you just caught a lucky break and got in there while Beck was napping, or doing some other important dog shit stuff. I guess Beck has been acting sort of weird lately. Or recently. He's been way less protective and bossy. Oh god, wait a minute!
What?
Okay, here's my theory on Beck. Because this is now fully like a fucked up doomed timeline and everything, maybe somehow they've gotten cut off from the Green Sun and Beck doesn't have powers anymore.
Oh. It could also be that because Beck knows this is a doomed timeline, he doesn't need to protect her anymore.
That's also true. That's also possible.
Or he doesn't need to protect her as, like, totally and completely.
Right, because it's doomed anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. He doesn't even get shirty when I go to the ruins.
Jade, I hate to break it to you, but that's not weird, that's normal. Dogs supposed to chew the remote and shit on the carpet, not raise you from childhood. Animals are not parents.
Now, Dave, that's culturally insensitive.
I was about to say. Oh, there you go.
You know... You know a couple trolls who might disagree with that, but you digress. Wow, your body doesn't feel good. That's because Pounce almost killed you. I wasn't even sure you could die, but you proved me wrong. You did a pretty good job of almost dying. But you aren't dead. Dave held your guts in. It was very gross and extremely fascinating.
Jade and Aradia get along really well, don't they?
Yeah? I mean, they're both time players, and they're both... I don't know. I would love to see them interact more, to be honest.
Jade's not a time player.
Oh, wait, I thought you said Dave.
No, Jade and
Oh.
Aradia get along because of their weird fascinations.
Yeah, they would. They totally would. I don't think they interact much, but they 100% would. Autumn, that's you.
Yo,
Okay, cool.
what kind of clown has a staunch copious bleeding from a gut wound, honestly? Time to go back to preschool, kids.
You are impressed and horrified. Dave shrugs.
Jade sewed you up. She's like a fucking Susan B. Anthony with that needle. Except not American. Is Susan B. Anthony American?
Sorry. Swallowed wrong pipe.
Oh, God.
Wait.
What?
Does Dave think Susan B. Anthony was the person who made the first U.S. flag?
I don't know.
Wasn't that not Susan B. Anthony? Because Susan B. Anthony was a suffragette, right? Or am I thinking of someone else?
I don't know history.
I'm looking this up because it's gonna bug me if I don't. I don't know American history very well because it's extremely boring.
And also 90% incorrect
Well,
what we're told
that's the
in
thing.
the schools.
It's incredibly boring because the story is, and then the white racists fucked everyone over.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the social reformer and suffragette and abolitionist. He's thinking of he's thinking of Betsy Ross.
I've never sewn up anything that wasn't a corpse.
Right, because she does taxidermy.
Yeah. It was fun! Again, you are terrified but impressed. But the two of them, they're okay. They look alright. A little grimy, but otherwise unharmed. You're really sorry that you zapped them here and then passed out for what was most likely days.
I'm chill.
Yeah, it's been great, honestly. Which really does go to show you how fun our normal lives are.
Yeah, kind of pathetic actually when you think about it. But Nepido has Wi-Fi at least.
Why does Nepeta have Wi-Fi?
I mean, I don't know, why not? He holds up his phone, open to the I mean, I guess she would have to have Wi-Fi, because she messages her friends. I mean, I guess she could just be using a phone, but anyway. He holds up his phone, open to the Messenger app. You can just make out familiar lines of red and gray text.
Yeah, move aside, Awkward. Coming through. Move over, Awkward.
I don't know. Nepeta appears, shooing aside Dave and Jade and hunkering down at your bedside, or on your pile of furs on the cave floor. Her hair hangs limp around her face, and patches of your blood liberally stain her coat, but apart from that, she seems to be in an excellent mood. Hi, Nepeta. Sorry for bleeding all over the place.
Yeah, don't be silly. You know, game.
Video game?
No. Okay. Wait, one second.
She Yeah.
Just drink this.
She hands you a small clay cup full of something hot. What is it?
Yeah, herbs.
She
Herbs.
pronounces the H. What kind of herbs?
Yeah, healthy ones.
Probably some dank shit mailman, better watch out. I feel like Nep knows where to get the nip if you catch my drift.
Yeah, shh, Aquate, stop being weird.
Oh yeah, I remember. I can't remember the full name, but I think there was one point where Dave and Nepeta got to talking, and Dave made essentially a fursona to roleplay with her with.
Oh, Christ. That'll help the healing process. I find them in the woods.
Well, damn, if you find them in the woods.
I get most of my remedies from the jungle too, Dave. Grandpa left me plenty of antibiotics and formaldehyde, but nothing for a headache or bad tummy. He just used to tell me to chin up, little Jadelet.
Wasn't he dead before she was born?
No, she was the reason he died, remember? Because he was an irresponsible parental figure who
Oh.
let a child play with firearms.
Right, she shot him.
Yeah.
And my bro's the same way. Ibuprofen. Never heard of him. There's nowhere to get jungle medicine though, unless we're talking about the concrete jungle. Like there's an old guy named Stevie who camps out in the lobby and hell fucking hook you up, but also I think he's a sex offender.
Yeah, your planet sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, it's alright.
You thank Nepeta for the herb and take a little sip. Sure does taste like a bunch of boiled grass. Could be worse. You think Nepeta probably made the cup herself. She probably made everything in here.
I can think of a single herb that you take, or like for your health, that you actually drink and not use as a poultice.
I don't know, maybe it's like an herbal tea.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it could be like mint or something.
True, true. Honestly, if there's anywhere on the planet that you could choose to get mortally wounded, doing it near Nepeta was probably the right call. Nepeta smooths your blanket with little nervous passes of her hands. She's back to not looking you in the eye.
Oh, she's embarrassed. Yeah, I had a long talk with Pound and told her that she's been a very bad kitty. Unlike you, Muffin, you're the perfect kitty.
Muffin!
Muffin. She feels just pawful about it and would like to make it up to you if she can. She's hunting something extra delicious right now.
Oh, Pounce didn't need to do that. It really wasn't her fault. You just got your dumbass in the middle of everything as usual. Better you than Jade, definitely, since you're the main character and therefore probably can't die permanently.
That's... yeah, that makes sense to me. It's fine. Aquate, can you hand him that Perlo? Oh.
Oh, which one?
What does Nepeta keep calling Dave? Aquit?
We bonded over shared interests.
Autumn, I think we have to apologize for you. Is Dave a furry?
Why would you have to apologize?
From the podcast.
On the podcast?
Except some of us are totally 100%
That's my bad.
Except some of us are totally 100% earnest in our interest instead of acceptably ironic. Which is fine, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you won't. The world begins to soften around the edges, melting like a scoop of ice cream. These herbs certainly appear to be the good shit. No matter what choices you make, when this particular writer gets a hold of you, you tend to do drugs. Your thoughts slide into one another, dissolving. You see your friends arrayed out before you, the two lonely girls and the strange, intense boy with hidden eyes. They watch you anxiously. You started this journey believing you needed to save these kids, and that's maybe still true. They certainly need someone to fix the mess of their lives and their planets and the crushing weight of brutal reality bearing down on them. But maybe you need saving too. Maybe you can all save each other. Whatever, you're high. You'll rest now.
Aww. Oh,
Ruben.
she's explaining the shipping wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cute.
That was cute.
That was like the one John ending. Where I think there's two good ends for this.
Okay.
I bet we don't have Nepitas. Yep, we don't have Nepitas. So we're going to explain.
You tell Nepeta that you don't know what you are, or even who you are. You certainly know better than you did a few volumes ago, but you think you're an anomaly. You've crash-landed into someone else's story. Nepeta's still watching you carefully, muscles wound tight. She's ready to pounce. On the fire, the meat begins to blacken and burn, but neither of you say anything. There goes dinner.
Yeah, me and some friends were supposed to play a game. Different from the games we usually play. Even Equios was gonna parlay this time, and he usually hates games. But then the game didn't work.
Oh, right. You know about the game. She blinks at you.
I dream sometimes.
Dreams? Well, that's pretty normal.
Not normal dreams, dummy, yeah. At least I don't think that they are. I suppose that even if they are, I wouldn't have anything to compare them to. They're the only sort of dreams I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm not sure what they are. I see other Nepitas sometimes. Sometimes Pounce is there, sometimes she is dead, and that always makes me very sad. I see my friends too. And other people I don't know, but who I think would be pretty good friends if I got a chance.
The bright, hopeful note in Nepeta's voice digs deep at the center of you, plucking at your nerves like a cello string. It makes you so impossibly sad, you don't know why.
Yeah, I don't see you though. I don't think you fit in here.
Ouch.
I apologize, I didn't mean to make you feel bad. My dreams are probably silly and don't mean anything.
She springs up from the fire and... Okay. I'm going to assume that that is a typo.
Back
She
down.
springs... I don't know.
Yeah,
And
that's
yeah.
100% a typo.
Sure. Burying her hands and face in thick white fur, you get up and follow after her because what else do? You should probably give up on this particular round at this point. You've quite thoroughly killed the friendship mood with all this existential angst. Why does she live all the way out here anyway? Wouldn't it be better to live closer to all of her amazing friends? At least Equius, even Terezi, who is definitely very weird, has a house. I read that with the wrong intonation. Even Terezi, who is definitely very weird, has a house. Admittedly, it's in a tree, but it still counts.
Yeah, I'm used to when I was a Wiggler. I think I did. A big lovely house with windows and lots of furniture for Pounce to scratch.
Pounce closes her eyes and purrs.
But then, I don't know. something happened. I remember fire and noise and lots of shouting. And then I was on Pounce's back and we were running for a very, very long time. I think it was pretty terrible. Wait, I thought trolls didn't grow up with other trolls around them.
No, they don't typically.
So why was, when she was a wriggler, why was she living in a house with other trolls?
That is a good question.
Is this something that's touched in the comic?
I can't honestly remember.
Huh.
I don't remember Nepeta ever having a hive outside of the cave.
Huh.
Nepeta's fingers tighten on Pounce's ruff.
Yeah, I like it here.
You think back to a different olive blood girl in an oversized jacket who lived rough, and another one who made her living with murder. In fact, you could see Nepeta growing up into someone much like Polypa. Sharper, meaner, all of her bright edges sanded off, her games transformed into a struggle for survival. Even now, sitting bathed in firelight, she looks tired. Every troll you've met carries the same exhaustion between their shoulders, even the high bloods to a certain extent. They are worn to the bone by the sheer weight of history and a future that promises more of the same. What does one do in the face of such insurmountable misery? How can you, a simple silent protagonist, ever begin to combat something as all-consuming, so monstrous? Nepeta is waiting for you to trudge through your mandatory, self-aggrandizing introspective interlude. So, you do all you've ever claimed to do. You hold out a hand and wait for her to take it.
Yes.
Zap! Oh! Nepeta yelps and jumps an impressive 4 feet into the air. 4-foot vertical leap.
Uh-huh.
Fair. You were doing a dramatic gesture and forgot to prepare her for it. Sorry about that.
Yeah, where? Huh?
This is.
I forgot that Equius's voice was Super Mario.
Yeah, it's Italian.
Despite Equius's incredible strength and barely contained excitement, when he wraps Nepeta up in glistening, obscenely muscled arms, the embrace is the gentlest you've ever been witness to.
So they are,
They're Moireals,
which is like
soul best
Twoo-
friends.
no. Oh yeah, they're best friends forever.
Yeah.
What's Twoo of again?
Twuwov is mate spritz.
Thank you, mate sprints.
Aww.
Incredibly unorthodox matter for a how do I do that? Oh, sorry.
This is an incredibly unorthodox manner for a pair such as ourselves to become acquainted.
I forgot to do the hand gesture. I forgot I needed that.
This is an incredibly unorthodox manner for a pair such as ourselves to become unacquainted. I apologize for this gaudy display of public affection. It is extremely unseemly of me.
Well, he isn't really in public right now. Actually, the opposite. You're the asshole who popped into his private living space with zero warning.
Well, that's alright. This is not the first time you have interluded on my space. Just let yourself in and out. How, indecent.
Okay, dude, calm down. You'll get sweaty.
I am always sweaty.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always sweaty.
Yeah, Aqueous, you're smooshing me.
Oh,
Equius lets go, but he doesn't step away. He is looking at Nepeta like he can't quite believe she's real.
real?
Yeah, I think so.
Are any of us real?
Don't.
No.
I don't know how I got here.
What? It is loading. There we go. Aww!
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just think of it as a reward for being such a very good kitty. Wow, is that a weird thing to say? That was pretty weird. You'll take it back, but Nabata doesn't appear to have noticed your fumbling. She's scampering around Equius in increasingly excited circles. Maybe you can't fix these kids' lives, but maybe you can't improve society. But when it really comes down to it, you have the power to bring friends together, and damn, you'll take it. Oh,
Aww.
that's so sweet.
Aww, Nepeta, happy kitty. And is that? Yep, got it.
Got it.
Oh shit!
All
we
right.
got a.
A what?
Oh, we got the bonus achievement because it looks like there's a bonus achievement for every volume.
Ah, yeah,
So-
gotcha.
Yeah, got it.
All right. Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah. But we're gonna have to call PesterQuest there. Ash has something
Yeah.
to do. But Autumn and I will be back for a little bit of Crystal Clear. And we're gonna continue the saga of our little seal.
Hell yeah.
So
I hope y'all have fun.
So I'm just gonna stop and start the screen again, put up the game capture, and we'll be right back. Bye.
Cool. Later.